Hello and welcome back to another episode, or I guess installment of Weird Things to Do in Breath of the Wild. We're at the entrance to the Korok Forest. In this playthrough, I have yet to have made my way to the Lost Woods, where the Master Sword is located. Spoilers, if you haven't played this game before. I don't have enough hearts to get the Master Sword. There should be, hopefully, a place where I can exchange some of my spirit orbs in here. I don't remember, as it's been a minute since I've been in. But one thing that I do want to do today is I want to come over here to this Lake Saria, because I've never actually been over here, and I just kind of want to figure that out, and figured you might like to see that as well. So let's go ahead and showcase how to navigate our way through the Lost Woods. And, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to take Seabiscuit with me, so he's going to stay here for the time being. Now, the best way to make your way through the Lost Woods, if you've never done it before, is there's going to be a series of torches here that you'll want to try following. Now, I think there's actually a torch that you can pick up and find. Let's see if I can figure out where that is. Because ultimately you want to be following or using the sparks as they make their way through. Because if you find yourself too far off the beaten path, then you're going to end up getting lost in a white mist, and that's not fun. But they do make it pretty self-explanatory. You just want to zigzag around the forest following any of these sparks. And I think it's up here that we find the actual torch, which it is. So we'll go ahead and grab that. I have no need for this. So I'll go ahead and ditch that. And there we are. So now we'll just want to kind of follow the sparks through the forest. And you'll want to pause periodically just to make sure that you're still going in the right way. Because if you wander too far off, you will get stuck in the white mist. This is still the way that we need to be going. So we'll continue this way for a little bit further. Now, I do remember my first time coming through here, I actually didn't use the torch. It was... I just kind of did it by a system of trial and error, which I don't recommend because it's quite stressful. I mean, you can make that work for you, I suppose, but it just kind of overcomplicates life more than it really should be. Still appears that this is the way that we should be going, but not anymore. So let's correct and come back over this way. Come over to this place roundabout. Still need to be coming this way, it appears. We'll pause here for... No. And that's what happens if you get too far off the beaten path. Went a little too far, was a little too ambitious. But it happens. Luckily, it only restarts me from here, and it did not take away my torch. Alright, so now we got our torch relit again. Let's continue through. I want to make it to, I believe it was about here. Nope, a little further still. Yep, and then this way now. Some of these trees are quite spooky. I don't know that I like them much at all, actually. Now the wind's blowing the sparks this way, so we want to keep going here. I think this is where I started to get a little bit too far off the path. Yep, we want to double back here. Pretty sure that that's the direction that we'll need to go. Because I think it's a pretty straight, clear shot from here. And again, you can find your way through without using the torch, but this just makes it that much nicer and easier. The shrine kind of helps as well. And I'll certainly want to check into that shrine that's up here, just to make sure that I can find my way back easier, warp to it if you will. The Master Sword's going to be located right here, but I don't really want to have to deal with that at all. Because you need 13 hearts. Again, spoilers if you haven't played. There's our buddy Hetsu. Don't want to expand my inventory just yet, mainly because I don't have enough Korok seeds. By the way, I do plan on making a guide new tutorial for those Korok seeds, so you can find them all. So keep an eye out for that sometime down the road when I eventually get around to it. Now we're going to avoid this little pedestal where the Master Sword's located and try and make our way over here to this lake, because I don't want to trigger any cutscenes even accidentally. Alright, so after a brief search, I was able to find the correct path in order to get over to Lake Saria, which, again, never done before. It is a part of the Korok trials. So let's go ahead and speak with this little guy, and he will give us the initiation for this trial, so we can figure out what's at Lake Saria. A Hylian seeks to attempt the Korok trial? Is that even allowed? Who cares? Are you here to attempt my Korok trial? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh wow, you really want to try it? I guess it was worth asking after all. Let me tell you about the trial. All you need to do is keep going and not get lost in the mist. Easy, right? What's wrong? You don't look very excited. But don't worry, I've got a cryptic little hint for you. The hungry trees will show you the way. Spy their iron to win the day. Didn't I make that sound cool? Think about that as you take on the trial. Trial of Second Sight. So this one ought to be kind of fun, especially with that little hint, as you'll be able to see what trees are worth following because they've got this little magnet ball stuck in their mouth. Though you can't do anything with it, it's stuck in place. So then there. The next one up here. All in all, not a terribly difficult trial. Except for the little moblins that are hanging out here. Yeah, I don't think that I'll need anything too dire from this. Don't like the fact that these guys are behaving this way. Pick up that soldier's bow. And that ought to do it for the time being. Now back to the trial at hand. And we'll get a couple of these down. Is that other wolf still following me? He's not. I don't think that's the way that I'm supposed to go. So there's this one. Don't think that that's it either. That's definitely not it. Because that's sending me back to the start. Please tell me I don't have to fight those moblins and such again. guess that works. And this is going to ask me for something, isn't it? Feed me the aged shield. So it wants this. So if I go like this, come over to this inventory and just kind of drop it. You know what? Let's do it this way. And it's a good thing that I have a second one. Hey look, treasure chest. I wonder what's in that. Probably something that I'm going to have to use over here. Let's take these. Amber. Let's see if I can pick you up. Yep, that'll be nice. And I'm already kind of losing out on this little eightfold blade, so let's just get rid of you, because this Korok leaf is going to be beneficial for this little boat. And just in case I need this, we're going to stick it on the boat with me. Or actually, I might be able to use a little bit of a advanced sailing technique, if you will, providing they haven't patched it out. And they didn't. If you just kind of push it up against the mast, you can sail, or the mast, you can just kind of sail right to where you need to be. What do you want? Please place my chest in my mouth. All right. And does that do it? It does. So let's go ahead and walk into this shrine and see what it has. Well, that's nice. Just a little blessing shrine, probably because there was already a bit of a challenge in getting to it. That's always nice to have, as those are pretty crucial for some upgrade material. That spirit orb, that gives us 15. If I complete the one back at the main camp, that'll give me 16. Then I can grab a couple of hearts and stamina wheels in order to continue forward. Alright, well that's going to do it for this little video, because I've never been over here to Lake Saria. So that's certainly kind of fun. Seems to be a decent amount of fish over here, which I like swimming around in the stealth suit, because it means that you can access them a little bit easier. But yeah, let me know if you like what we've got here. I do want to do more Breath of the Wild content in the future. As I mentioned, we'll already be planning on doing a little bit of some Korok seed breakdown, just kind of so you're familiar with where those are at and be able to hunt those down. It's a part of the full completion that I've been meaning to do. But thanks again for watching, and we will catch you in the next one. Take care.